double movement. So in 200 out 200. So it's like with double entry. With this new in and out report, there is no more double movement. And then there are two additional columns. So this is for the products with the batch number management. So there will be batch number stock after the movement and the total stock after the movement. So sorry, so let's go back. So to go to the so I will show you now in UniField on how to go to to see the report of in and out. So I will use we have a Sunday sandbox. I will use Lebanon. Okay, so the in and out report, you can find an in and out report in the warehouse reporting here, in and out report. So before it's called export move analysis, now it changed into in and out report. So when you click on it, you see this is the old one that used to be export move analysis. That now it's still there, but then it renamed into in and out report. So if you click new, it's the same like before. So you need to put the parameter like the period from to, and then if you have a specific partner or you have a product list or if you have a specific batch, you can put it there. And like I have done an example, so I create this, like the location is met from 1st for month 1st of June to 30th of June. So this is how it looks like. So there's a batch. So all the source is met and destination and the reason type and the document link to it. So like this is called in and out. So it's called when is the source is met, destination and content, it means that it's out from a stock met. So if this input and met, it means that it's in from, yeah, if you buy it somewhere, so it's into your met stock location. And the second with this in and out also, like I said, you can see you can now do the release quantity, the consumption of your external consumption unit. So in here, for example, if I put again 1 month, first of August is already 1st of July until can I put it here up? Yeah. This is just an example, yeah. So here it is a specific location. I put all my external consumption unit. So all my consumption units. So this could be, I don't know, finance department, and this all I can put it here. Select. So here, so you will see so I just I done it already before, and then here is this is the result. So this I use the database of Lebanon 112, and I choose the external consumption unit is PHC nurse lab, PHC vaccine, WHC nurse or lab with vaccine, and so on. So you can put all the consumption, the end user unit, as many as you want, and then the result will be all this like the as a destination. So you can see in here all the destination and the source and the quantity out. With this one, then I create a simple pivot table, And then here you can see all the consumption that I just choose in 1 month. So you can see here with a simple pivot table, you can see the codes and the destination and the total. So you can see, like, for example, this code is used 1 in this consumption unit, 3 in this consumption unit, and the total is 4. Yeah. If you have question, we go into question after the first 30 minutes. I will just explain about this, and then, or you want to
maybe by chapter, no?
Per
just
chapter?
explain the report. So let's save the question about the report.
Yeah.
And then when we go for the next release updates, we go for it.
Okay. Yes, and yeah, that's it for the consumption in and out report. Sorry.
So we've already a first question about the in and out report, and then I will take the other ones. One question from Karen is, what does BN stands for in the report?
BN is batch number.
Okay, thank you. Any other question about this in and out report? Not only changing the name, but also some new features on it. So it's time to shoot. You can raise your hand or either write a question in the question flag on the webinar tool.
All cool?
No, we have a question from Vinod. So I will. So you need to know that, Emir. So since the webinar starts, we have now more than 20 people attending.
Okay,
webinar.
good.
So I guess this first in and out report will raise a lot of questions maybe later on.
Okay.
Vinod, you are online now. Can you hear us properly? And would you ask your question to the whole audience?
Hello.
Hello, Vinod.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hi, Amit. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to ask that does this report actually specify what is in cross-docking or in transit? Can we actually look into that? Because what I feel that we extracted this report, it provides a reception report or what we have received, but if just we want to see what is in transit or what is not shipped, basically. So it gives.
Yeah, basically this if it's not shipped, if you create like if you want to see what is in the cross docking,
Yeah.
when you create the report, you choose a specific location cross docking, so it will see everything in cross docking. But that we will, because it's you choose cross docking, you cannot only see like what is or only in cross docking. It means that in cross docking is in and out, so it could be in cross docking, and it could also out in cross docking. So it could be a double movement for that, for cross docking. If you want to see what you have only in cross docking, you have this report called export inventory level, and you choose cross docking, and you will see what is only inside the cross docking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Vinod. Okay, if we have no more questions so far, but we still have time at the end of the webinar if you have more questions.
Yeah. So I will go to the second report, which is supplier performance report. So this is a new one. So this is quite interesting. So for you guys who buy locally or also to the one for MSF supply, so this is quite interesting. So I go to the second one, supplier performance report. So this report it was asked by all the technical reference from OCB, OCA, OCG, and all the one and OCP. So this report is to track suppliers' commitments, mostly regarding prices and dates. So if the prices to compare the price that they confirm by the supplier does it match with the price that we receive in the invoice? So this is like, again, supplier performance report. So it's mostly about supplier, and also with the dates, with the lead times. So this report again presents different indicators that enable us to evaluate the performance of a specific location. You can also add filters on the report, like, but this filter is optional. So like you can see, like, okay, I want to know the performance of report of my international supplier, or to all my, again, to the PO type, or the PO, I don't know, regular, or yeah, or to a specific supplier. You can choose, like, I want to know to this supplier A, how is their performance. So this is the supplier performance report. So if I go to UniField now, apply, yeah, UniField. So the supplier performance report, it's in warehouse, again in the warehouse. No, sorry. Supplier performance report is in purchases. Purchases, because it's, yeah, purchase and reporting. Supplier performance. Voila, if I click on it, and it will do a pop-up. And here the mandatory one is the period. You have to choose the period from when to the period, and you can specify the supplier, like if you want a supplier A, supplier B, the performance of supplier A, supplier B, and you can also again filter all the supplier internal, intermission, intersection, external, etc. ESC is European Supplier Center. For us is MSF Supply, so ESC. And then you can also filter with the purchase order type, regular, donation, and everything here. And then you click Excel report. So I did the report. So here is the report with some explanation. Explanation is French. Explanation. So this is what there will be the instant name. So I do the test, OCB test 101, the generated on, so the date the report was generated. I can send you this Excel file with the explanation, which is, but this is not a rocket science, because you can easily understand what is what is quantity received and everything. So I will explain a little bit here. So with this report, you can see your supplier name on the first column, and the PO reference, and then the reception reference, if any, if you already received. If not, it will be empty like this one. And then SI is supplier invoice. So if already paid or already received, normally it will generate automatically a supplier invoice to the finance, and there will be a supplier invoice in here. It will be empty if not yet received, or if the order is to the ESC, to MSF Supply. So remember, there is no supplier invoice generated if you order to MSF Supply. It will be paid automatically from the headquarter. So in UniField, there will no supplier invoice generated if it's to MSF Supply. And the line number, the code and description, and etc. So I will first here, like for example, this one is the same PO, and there is the line number 1 and 1. So it means that there is 2 reception done. So as you know, this is the supplier performance report. So this report only shown your received quantity. So it will not show you the quantity that has not been received, the back order. You have that other report called reception report that you will see the back order. So this report is only the quantity that received. So for example, I can show you the first line. Here you order the diesel 54, quantity 54, received 20. So there is a 34 back order. So then the second line is also 54, received 34. So it's done. But the third line here, you have the octane fuel 123, only received 100. So where's the other 23? It will not showing here because it's not already received by the system. So this report is only showing you the item that already received supplier performance report. So it means, like for example here, like the commitment of the supplier is very bad, not very bad. It's not complete because you order 123, you only receive 100. Okay. And we go the next one here. The currency is the currency you use on the PO. And here you have the column catalog unit price. It means that if you have a supplier catalog for this product, it will be showing here. So it's empty here. For example, there is no catalog on this one. So for example, this one, the catalog price is 40, and then yeah, the PO of unit price is 50. So it's different from the catalog that agreed normally, because normally if you have a catalog, you have a contract on it or not, I don't know. And then you have here the PO unit price, the unit price on the PO, the catalog, and you have also here the incoming shipment, the reception unit price. So as you know that you can always change the price when you receive. So even though the PO is confirmed, normally that's the PO unit price, but then there's an incoming shipment, the reception unit price, which you can always change. Like for example, if the supplier said like, okay, we agreed on the price of $50, but when you receive, the supplier said, the price has changed and now it's 60. Then you can always encode in the incoming shipment. So it will be shown in this column. Yeah. And then in the end also there is this supplier invoice unit price is the last step that you can change the price is on the supplier invoice, but this only can be done on the finance side. Here I wrote invoice unit price from supplier invoice empty when supplier invoice was not yet processed or when order was placed to ESC MSF supply. Okay, and then there is a column set discrepancy between incoming shipment and PO. So if there's difference between the price on reception and the price on the PO, will be shown here. And there is also discrepancy on the supplier invoice to PO. Yeah. And then here we go to the price, but functional price. The functional price is in euro. So it means that all this price, the PO, if it's not in euro, will be convert in euro in this column, in this three column, 4, 5, yeah. So catalog, PO, and incoming shipment convert to euro because in UniField the functional price is in euro, and then again the discrepancy between incoming shipment and PO, but in euro if there is any, and so on. And then there is this PO creation date. This is now after the prices, because like I said in the beginning, this supplier performance report is mostly to track prices and dates, lead time. So that the first part here is about prices, now is about the lead time. So first we have the PO, the column about the PO creation date, and when we create the PO, the date, and the date when we validate the PO, the date when we confirm the PO, and then there is delivery request date, we call it RDD, and delivery confirm date, CDD. And then there is physical reception date. You know that now in the incoming shipment, you can encode the physical reception date if different from actually when you do the reception in UniField. For example, you receive a goods yesterday, but you can only did the reception today in the system. So you encode it manually in the incoming shipment that I received it yesterday, the date of yesterday, but then you even though you only do the reception today. But then the physical reception date will, if it's empty, it will take the system actual receive date of the system. And then you have this, yeah, of course, we have this empty two thing, like if you already confirm and then they have delivered requested date, but then it's empty in delivery confirmed date, it means that it was canceled before confirmation. And then if it's empty here on the physical, on the incoming shipment, it means that the reception was canceled before reception. Yeah. And then here days to confirm it's 2. So the days to confirm it's like validation date minus creation date is 2 days. Days to confirm is confirmation date minus validation date is 4 days. And then delay between actual delivery and confirmation date. So here difference between CDD, delivery confirm date, and actual reception date, physical reception here. So you can 31 minus 28 is 3 days. And they have also delay between actual delivery and request delivery date. So yeah, physical reception minus delivery requested date. So you have all this column that is yeah, about the delay. And then you have this internal lead time. I don't know if you can see. Can you see it? Yeah. Internal lead time. So it's days PO creation to reception. So from PO creation, from the first one until the third, like for example, this is 18 until the 31st of 18th of December until 31st of December. So it's like 13 days. So here is 13 days. So different between PO creation and reception on the in. And you have is also here actual supplier lead time. In here, the actual days to, I don't remember, this one is different between in and validation date. So between physical and validation. So 20 until 31st is 11, yes. And you have also a column called configured supplier lead time. So this is directly on the setting in the partner. So you can set in the partner, when you create a partner like a supplier in UniField, you can put the lead time on that partner. So this is from the setting in the partner. And the last one is the discrepancy between actual lead time and supplier lead time. So yeah, the actual lead time here and supplier lead time. So it's 11 minus 2 is 9. I think this is 9. Yeah. Voila. So this is, I think it's quite a useful report, especially if you buy something locally or you want to track something. It's also useful if you are in the project and you want to know the lead time of the coordination. So when you are in the project and you create a supplier performance report, you put your coordination as supplier, and you can see the lead time between coordination and project. Okay, so I'm finished now in this supplier performance report. Do you have any question before we move to this?
Yes, we have one question from Tommy, which is about the data showed in the report. He's asking if data is from confirmed PO or closed PO.
To all with all PO. So if it's a confirmed PO, like us if from the confirmed PO, this will not be showing the physical reception date yet, or delivery confirmed date is will be there, but there won't be any physical reception date. So the days to confirm, will be there, but then this column like delay or delay this or delay that is not yet filled. So it's not yet filled. So it will be filled, fully filled, if the PO or the PO is closed or the reception has been done. Is that answering your question, Tommy?
Tommy, you are unmuted.
Yes.
If you can hear.
Okay.
Yes.
Good.
Okay. Thank you.
We have another question from Wendy. Good morning, Wendy. I hope you're doing well.
Hello, Wendy.
Wendy?
Hello, Emir. Hi, Cam. I have a question about the. Yes, I can hear you.
Perfect.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Hi, Emir. Hi, Cam. Okay, I have a
Hello.
question about the pricing part. the
Go ahead.
price on the incoming shipment versus the price on the supplier invoice. What price is the system pulling on the supplier invoice? The PO price or the
Yeah.
price on reception?
So this the supplier invoice is always
Did you
pulling
understand
the
my
price.
question?
Yeah, I understand very well your question. So the supplier invoice price is always the price of PO confirmation. So that's why if, for example, the supplier changed their prices during the reception, even though the PO is already confirmed, so when you do the reception, you need to change it manually the price, and then you need to go to the finance saying like, okay, there is a change of price, so they need to update the supplier invoice prices as well. Hello.
Okay, because on the spreadsheet example, there's a different
Yeah.
price on the PO confirm price and the supplier price. I was just a bit confused about that.
Yeah, because like then it means that the supplier invoice has been changed during the reception.
Yeah,
Because there is a change during the reception, then
yeah.
the supplier that again the commitment of the supplier is not that good because they changed the prices even though the PO is already confirmed. That's this is the main idea of having this report to track the price, the commitment of the supplier of prices and lead time of date. Yes?
Yeah, but the
Is it?
price that was encoded on the price on reception is different to the
Mhm.
supplier invoice price. So there's 3 different prices. So that's why I was
Yeah,
asking. But
then
okay, thank
yeah,
you.
exactly. Then the supplier invoice prices need to be changed to be the same as the reception price.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Any more question?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, no question from this side, Emil. So I
No?
think we can move on to the next topic.
The next topic. Okay. Upla. So the third. No, wait. Up. The third report, newly report, is product situation report. So basically, this report. Okay, sorry. Product situation report. So basically, this report is to, if you go to the product menu, I can show you directly here. If you go to the product menu, sorry, up here, you can go to the product menu. Voila. When you export this menu, you cannot export this real stock, virtual stock, AMC, and FMC. So with the product situation report, now allowing us to export the real stock, virtual stock, AMC, and FMC. Because when you try to export directly from the product menu, it will only export you the code description and the cost price mostly. So the real stock, virtual stock, AMC, and FMC, it won't be exported. So with the product situation report, it will give you the information about the product availability, real or virtual, and the MC or the FMC. And also with this product situation report, it gives you the possibility of filtering that cannot be done before. Like you can filter with the product code, list, nomenclature, and you can also like from I want only to see all the product with the temperature sensitive product or the sterile product or the controlled substance or all the narcotics products. It could be done with this product situation report. And also the filtering can be done with the location. So you can only choose like I want to see all the product in map or in log location. And then when no location is selected, the result will be by default the present stock format and log. Okay, so I will show you how to do this product situation report. Is where in the warehouse? No. Product situation report, yes.
If you want to see Emir's screen in wider, I remind you that you can switch off the camera you have, so you can have in full screen mode if needed.
Yeah. So, like for example, here I want to see all this. I'm in Lebanon. All the medical drugs, family, dinch. Okay, and I can choose again the filter again, whatever I want, and then or I can click on Excel report. Yeah, it's quite fast. And again, the best of using this report if you have already a product list. You want to know the availability of that list, the product on your list, and it will give you all directly all the information. So you can see here, it's exactly on what you have in your product menu. So the codes, the real stock, the virtual stock, the available stock, the AMC, and the FMC if there is. So yeah, so this is the new product situation report. Yeah, which is it's very simple to use and it's very useful. Again, I would suggest you have already created a product list in your database, and when you generate this report, you just choose from here product list, and then it will give you a list of product, and you will know directly it's real stock, virtual stock, available stock, and MC and FMC immediately directly. Okay. Any question on this report?
I will unmute Guillaume. Guillaume raised his hand. I don't know if it's a question about the supplier performance report or about this one. Guillaume, good morning. Can you hear us?
Hello, Guillaume.
Guillaume, we can't hear you. Try to speak on your mic. Okay, let's wait. Guillaume, if you can hear me, you can send your question via the chat or via the panel. Okay. Carolina had a question and Halam as well. Carolina's question is about AMC. Is it an average over all months since the beginning of UniField?
For this, no. With the product, oh yeah, sorry, I didn't explain about it. With the product situation report, the AMC is the last 3 months. It's always the last 3 months. So with the product situation report, it's always the last 3 months. So for the newly deployed instances mission, if you haven't been using UniField of 3 months, your AMC will always be 0. But I guess the new one is, I don't know, like Central African Republic is new, so the AMC will always be 0. So in this report you have, but then if you want to know your AMC by month per month, or you want to change the AMC, there is another report for that, the historical consumption report. Is it clear, Caroline?
Caroline, I will unmute you and let us know if the answer of Emir is okay.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, all right.
Good.
I'm trying to write it on the answer at the same time. So
okay.
I will unmute Alam. Alam, if you can hear us, we can hear you, I guess.
Hello, Alam.
Yeah, hello.
Can you speak louder, a little bit louder?
Hi, hello.
Yes.
Okay, my question is about FMC. What does it stand for and what does it mean?
Oh, the FMC. So FMC is forecasted monthly consumption. So it's different from AMC. AMC is calculated or generated automatically by the system, like manually. The FMC is you need to put it yourself in the system. So it's forecasted monthly consumption. So it's not based on your consumption. So it's based on your prediction. So if you know, like for example, your, I don't know, the drugs for malaria, what is it called? Lariam? No, yeah, Lariam. So Lariam. So based on your consumption, like from, I don't know, from June, July, and August, your AMC is 500. But then you know that in September is the peak of the malaria. So you know that 500 will not be enough. So you know that it's because it's the peak of malaria, your forecasted monthly consumption will be 1,500. So you need to put that in the system, 1,500. So it will help the medical team to do their ordering. Yeah, something like that. Is it clear?
Okay. Yeah, it's very clear, but you have any idea where should place the FMC on the system?
Oh yeah, the FMC on the system, okay, it's in, okay, I will show you briefly. So here you have in the warehouse, yes, in the warehouse, reporting, consumption report, here, monthly consumption. So there you can put your FMC. It will override the AMC if you put the FMC, okay? If you have this question, you can always email me on UniField-supply@brasa, the normal one, okay?
Okay, yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah. You're welcome.
All right. One last question before we move on about from Tommy. He's asking if the product list you mentioned in this report is the standard list.
Not necessarily. So it could be the standard list. It could be the, like, I don't know, list of the things that you used to buy. Like, I don't know, if you used to buy, you buy a lot of cleaning materials, you create a list of cleaning materials. So with these cleaning materials, if you create this list of cleaning materials and you do the product situation report and you choose the cleaning materials, it directly will show you the availability, the real and the virtual stock of your cleaning materials, and it's AMC. Yeah. I can show you how to do it next week, Tommy, because I will be in Indonesia.
Okay, so I guess the question is answered and you have specific support on that. Okay, thank you, Emir. Okay, now I think it's time to move on to the next topic.
Yeah, the next topic will be very, very short because it just, so the next topic is up here. So the FO to ESC customer. So this, I will go directly to the, so this is also asked by a lot of technical reference. So as you know that all the improvement, the new functionality in UniField is only there if it's asked by all the technical reference. It's agreed by all technical reference. So it's not only for OCB, but it's also for OCA, OCG, and OCP. And so this is asked by OC, I don't remember, but it's other OC. So it's the possibility to create a field order, an FO, to MSF supply. Why? Because there is possibility if you want to return something back to MSF supply. Before version 13, if you want to send back to MSF supply, you do it manually. And now it's possible then when you create, so you create an FO, normal FO, field order. So you click new. Yeah, if you want to return something to MSF supply, you click normal order category, I don't know, logistic. If you want to return maybe an old generator, I don't know. So now it's possible to create to MSF supply. Where is it? MSF. Oops. Yeah, sorry, but yeah, but it's now possible to create back the MSF supply. I'm sorry, I cannot show you now here. Yeah, I don't think there is the need for how I said for a question for this, because it's just an information. And the fifth one is display details in FO and PO overview. So this before version 13 it wasn't there because it was taken out, I think, in the version 10. Now because we asked to display these details again on the PO and FO overview dashboard, now it's there again. So if you go to the FO dashboard, field order, for example, so you have here the details. Here the details you can see here, this column details. So you can again see what is it, what this order is about. So this details is taken from when you create an FO or a PO. You create, like, I don't know, from, for example, here is like, I don't know, BE third quarter. Yeah, so you will easily know what is it, what this order is about. So FO and PO again. And the last one is a display destination address on the out. So this is also new. So if you go to warehouse, delivery orders, so you have this destination location. So this is your ECU and external consumption unit. So this out delivery to which end user unit. So you know, like if I, you know, that it's this for, yeah, log department, medical department. So all this is now showing you in this PO dashboard. Any questions? So we have 15 minutes left or 10 minutes left.
Yeah,
something like that. So if you want to ask question from the first, so we have again here in and out report, supply performance, production report. If you have any question about this and about the last three, yeah, please go ahead.
Allow me try to contact Guillaume again, who has raised his hand. Guillaume, can you hear us and ask your question?
Hello, Guillaume.
Guillaume, we can hear you, but please speak loud and clear. Well, okay.
Okay, if not, I will just like highlight all this report. For me, the one that is really useful is, yeah, a lot of this all very useful, but the new, like, very useful is the in and out report, especially the possibility to select multiple locations, select multiple end user unit, so you know the consumption, the release quantity to that monthly release quantity to that end user unit. So the in and out report, so you can, from like the example that I go from, I think this one. So here, like, I choose several end user unit. So here, the specific location, and then the report will give me this, all this report destination, and then with a simple pivot table, I can have this. So I know, like, this is the destination. You know the quantity of each destination. Like, I know this code DINCH is used in last month is 10 to this end user unit, and yeah, 10 only. So if you have several, so you know, like, for example, this is, I don't know what it is, LIA, 200 to this destination and 5,000 to this destination. In total is 5,200. So this is the main change that is very useful for you guys. And the other is also the supplier performance report. Is also to track the commitment of your supplier regarding prices and dates, lead time. If there is no more question, I can also show you the old functionality that has been there since long time, but I don't know if you have used it or not.
We have a question from Wendy.
Wendy. Hello, Wendy.
Well, Wendy, I will unmute you again. It's a pleasure to hear your voice, and you can say your question loud and clear for all the group.
I was just wondering if with the in-out report replacing the export moves analysis in the consolidated medical monthly reporting, you can replace that automatically, like copy paste it in where you would have put.
Yes, because
Okay.
with the Caroline Beats, she already adjusted the new report with the in and out report. Because actually the in and out report, the format is already from an in and out report. Because actually the in and out report is replacing export move analysis. There's no more export move analysis in UniField.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so return to the answer and send it to all. Then, all right, I guess this is it.
This is it, yeah.
I will unmute you all. Thank you very much for your attention, your questions. And if a question about this new release, of course, you know the address to contact Emir. And the record of this webinar and the support, so your presentation and example Excel export will be available probably by the end of this week or middle of next week. All right. So thank you very much to all.
Thank you.
See you in the next webinar, which will take place somewhere end of September.
End of September, yes.
End of September. Okay.
Bye-bye. Okay. C'est pas mal.